Alright. Hello everybody. Anybody and everybody who may be watching someday, maybe on YouTube. This is Pandas and Naya. I'm gonna bring you some World of Warcraft content. Alright, if you will look at my screen, you will notice that I do not have the standard World of Warcraft Classic user interface. I choose to use mods. If any of you are ever curious what mods those are, you can drop me a line, let me know, ask me some questions, and I would be happy to answer your questions for you. Alright, let's get this show started, guys.
Well met.
Alright, so before we do quests, we are playing a Tauren druid. We have pretty much no gear, that's how you start the game. Start with a little stick. Cool.
Peace, friend.
Let's see. The hunt begins. You have a promising air about you, and will prove yourself to the tribe. Perhaps someday soon you will be welcomed into the great city of Thunderbluff. But before that can happen, you must prove yourself to my father, Chief Hawkwind. Up here on Red Cloud Mesa, we pride ourselves on keen hunting skills. Tauren hunt out of necessity and for sport. Our supply of meats is run low, and we require feathers for clothing. Hunt the nearby plain striders and prove yourself by resupplying the village. So, there's some debate as to how to pronounce this. Me and my husband were speaking about this earlier. I'm just gonna call it Narachi? Narochi? I really don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. He wants us to bring him 7 plain strider feathers and 7 pieces of plain strider meat. This is a feature of another one of the ones that I have, so like I said, if you have questions about it, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer any questions for you. Go ahead and accept that.
Go in peace.
And I do have a mod called Questy that shows me where there are potential quests for me. It can do a whole lot of other stuff I won't get into right now. But it does show me where these markers are on the map. So this is not like an innate, thing that just comes with WoW Classic out of the box.
Hail.
A humble task. All members of the tribe share in the harmony of life. We live together and work together. Our commitment to one another carries with it a high degree of responsibility. I ask of you now a humble task. My mother set out this morning to fetch water from the well to the southeast of Narachi. It has been quite some time now. Perhaps you could check on her for me while I attend to tribal matters here. So he needs us to go search for his mother near a water well to the south. Go ahead and accept that. Alright, looks like that's it for us right now. So we'll go ahead, and we know we have to head south, right? I also, part of the questy mod also puts these little things right there, and that tells me, hey, heads up. You need this. So for our spells, we have Wrath, which costs 4 mana. It causes 17 to 19 nature damage to the target. We have a healing spell, which I'm going to go ahead and drag up here because this is just where I prefer to have it. And that costs 8 mana. It's a 1.5 second cast, and it heals a friendly target for 37 to 51 damage. And then this is our racial. This is what we get for being a Tauren. It is a War Stomp. It is a half-second cast. It stuns up to 5 enemies within 8 yards for 2 seconds. It has a 2-minute cooldown. So we're just going to start with our Wrath, which, as you can see here, I have bound to button 1 on my keyboard.
I'm out of range.
And we gotta get close enough, and this mod will actually tell you when you're close enough. And since this is our only spell, we're just gonna cast this over and over again a few times. Alright. 1 down. Let's keep going. I just go ahead and loot everything. I find everything sellable. Everything is sellable, and especially early on, you can never get enough money in this game. I actually haven't gone back and played just Classic. Because I know there's servers where it's like just Classic. It doesn't have the Burning Crusade or the Lich King in it. But I can tell you that the difficulty on this is not... It's not the same as it was, you know, back in 2004, 2005 when World of Warcraft originally released. But it's difficult enough that it's fun, and you can still die, but early on they make it pretty easy on you. I was just typing up a little welcome message over here in my chat to welcome anybody who might wander in. Alright, if you look down here in the right bottom hand corner, it'll tell you that I still need 1 more meat and 1 more feather, so let's keep on wrathing some chickens. Sweet. Okay, so I know people who have played maybe retail but haven't ever played Classic or didn't get to play back when this was original won't understand the struggle, maybe will. But getting a bag like immediately when you first start playing is like hitting a gold mine, because bags are expensive and they are hard to come by. So that is an awesome find. It looks like we have both of our quest items, so we're going to go ahead and come on back here. You can see up here on my mini map, we have some golden question marks, and of course in World of Warcraft, that means you have completed a quest. Come turn it in.
May I aid you?
Providing meat and feathers for the tribe is the first step in proving yourself as a hunter before the chief. So we're going to turn in that meat and those feathers.
Ancestors watch over you.
The Tauren of Narachi, thank you, Panders. You show much promise. Well, you are welcome. So we're going to choose a reward. So if it's lit up red, we don't have a use for it. We can't use it. Sometimes that's not always exactly the truth, because sometimes we just haven't trained for it. But as a druid, you will never be able to wear mail armor. I am sorry, good luck. We are always going to be leather forevermore, and a lot of times we will end up wearing cloth, because the stats will be better. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to grab this belt, and then wow, you can press shift, and it'll show you a comparison of what you have on already. However, we don't have anything on, so this is a good deal. Go ahead and highlight that. And ding! We've gained a level. That's super awesome. We've opened up more quests, and now we get to train some more abilities.
Goodbye.
Verdant note. Just a moment ago, a messenger was looking for you, Panders. I believe she was sent by the druid trainer Gart. If this note is from Gart, I wouldn't take long in reading its contents. Read the verdant note and speak to Gart Mistrunner in Camp Narachi.
Farewell.
Awesome.
Hail.
Let's see. The hunt continues. A Tauren skilled in the ways of the hunt knows that his prey is not for mere trophy. The beasts of the plains provide us with a means of survival. You will make quite an impression on the elders if you can bring back some highly valued mountain cougar pelts. You can find these beasts lurking in the hills to the south, so they want us to go south again. Our children need clothing, and our tents need mending. So Gruul Hawkwind would like us to bring him 10 mountain cougar pelts to the south. Got it. We'll be able to choose between some bracers and something we can't wear.
Be careful.
I'll go ahead and hit my B button to bring up my bags. And we need to equip this belt that we just got. Look at these pants. They are junk. They are sellable. They are denoted as sellable by my mod, because there is a golden coin on it. It's kind of handy. But we're actually going to wear those, because those have 4 armor, and we only have 2 currently, and 2 is better than 4. And we're actually going to do the same thing with the gloves, because we had no gloves on. Go ahead and read this. Spirits came to me in my dreams last night. They told me of your coming, and that it would be my task to aid you. We have much to go over in our short time together. Discussions about nature, the spirits, the Earth Mother, and even the Night Elves. But I will save the lessons for your arrival, and I will do all that is in my power to ensure that you are ready for the trials ahead. May wisdom guide you. I will be waiting. Gart Mistrunner, Druid Trainer. Cute.
Peace.
Gart is male. Masculine. Has a deep voice.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
You have arrived. This is good. Our ancestors' spirits have become restless throughout Mulgore and beyond, but I cannot tell why. It will forever be your duty to learn to listen to nature's spirits and act as their avatar. Be mindful of that.
Go in peace.
Though we share a common bond, do not expect much welcome from the Night Elves. Their pride still limits their sight. But that is none of our concern. The teachings of the Earth Mother are all you must concern yourself with, and I will teach you what I know as you grow in wisdom. Return to me often, Panders. You will find that the Earth Mother grants incredible abilities to those who are most dedicated.
Ancestors watch over you.
Alright, so
Greetings.
let's train our abilities here real quick. So we can't train anything from the balance tree yet. Looks like it'll be level 4 before we get anything from that. We are, however, getting Mark of the Wild. Mark of the Wild is super cool. It costs 13 mana. And it increases the friendly target's armor by 25 by 30 minutes. Increasing anything by 25 is pretty big at this level. I mean, I guess it's not as big for armor as it is for a lot of other stats. But, still a pretty good boost, especially when you're like level 2. And it increases as you gain levels.
We shall meet.
We, however, need to go sell. Or we're not training anything because we broke. We got no mun, hun.
How may I aid you?
We're gonna get rid of all of this junk. We don't need this, we can heal ourselves. Food, we'll need that later, but we don't need that right now. Right now, we don't even need water.
Goodbye.
What we need is moolah. So that we can purchase our skill.
The winds guide you.
Alright,
May
exit
the
out of
eternal
there.
sun shine
Bring up our
upon
spell book here so we can equip our new ability. Now, for me personally, I like to drag these over here. It's a personal preference. Drag Questy out of the way over here so that it's not sitting on top of my bars. This is just where I like to keep my buffs and debuffs. We'll go ahead and cast it on ourselves. Now you'll see that our armor is buffed up. Alright, so we need to go down to this, what was it, a well? Winged Husk. So southeast and south. So we're heading in the right direction. I think the cougars are probably a little closer to like over in the edge of this the mountains. But I know that you gotta come down here and do the well, and then at some point there's like another well, and there's like little, I don't know what they are, maybe quillbars?
Peace, friend.
I don't remember. We'll see in a little bit. You traveled all this way just to help an old woman? My, aren't you a keeper?
Walk with the earth.
I have traveled many paths throughout life, and these old legs lack the vigor they once had. I still perform my duties to the tribe. Sometimes it just takes an old woman a little longer to do the task. But you look like an eager druid. Let's put some of your youthful vitality to the test. Take a water pitcher from the well and bring it to my son, the chief, in Camp Narachi. Remember that even the most humble task can gain the recognition of elders. So they're basically saying be a nice lad and take the ones that came before you. Something to drink. Be nice. Cool. We can do that.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
They seem like respectable folk. Come over here, grab a quest item. It's kind of cool that everything like sparkles. I can't. I exactly remember. I want to say back originally, like things like quest items, they didn't sparkle. Like they were just kind of there. Might be wrong about that. Maybe. But I want to say I remember that. Okay, so let's not forget to keep heading south so that we can go get our cougar pelts. Alright. I need to step away for just a moment. I will be right back. Alright, I have returned. I looked over at my other screen and it looked like the screen was lagging out pretty bad. I was trying to see if I could maybe remedy that. So I'm doing a little bit of monitoring here. Just a second. Oh, that looks so much better than it was on my screen, because on my screen it was off. Absolutely. Alright. Now, we were on our way south to go and kill some cougars. Speaking of cougars, there they are.
It's too far away.
Ah, there we go. Come a little bit closer. Do, do. I wonder if all of the cougars will have pelts. Or if partial cougars have pelts. So far it looks like they all do. It's a lot of situations where you're killing like, not gremlins, but like kobolds and stuff, and you're supposed to collect their ears. It's amazing how many of them don't have ears. As far as I'm out, actually. Or it's just kind of peaceful. With the peaceful countryside in the summertime, just like in the evening, like at dusk. That's what it reminds me of. You know, back before the summers were unbearably hot. Yeah, see, like, in early, it's really hard to, like, run out of mana. See, by the time we were done looting, we were already full of mana, so... This is why I'm saying, like, right now, we don't need to keep water on us, it's just a waste of perfectly good bag space. Which, as we've talked about a little bit ago, is, it's hard to come by. Hard to come by. Even in endgame, it's still hard to come by, there's just never enough bag space. Never enough. First, when they came out with like the different bags, like the soul pouches, you know, and then like the herbalism bags and the mining bags and tool crafting bags, and you know, you get the idea. I thought it was like a really cool idea. And it is, if you just want to like interchange the bag in and out of your bank, like that works. It's kind of a pain. But if you're not actively like carrying around 30 something, you know, slots of whatever material it is that you've bought a specialty bag for, it's really not worth the waste of space, because then that's 30 something slots of other things that you can't carry around at the time, which gets a little bit annoying to me personally.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Not for long. I knew you'd come to me, kitty cat. Ding! Another level down. Unfortunately, you don't get any abilities in odd levels right now. You do at the very end of the game. But not at low levels. We don't get another ability until we're level 4. Won't take us long. Oh, we got everything we need. Oops. It's alright. A little bit of extra experience is always welcome. Alright. Now I know that my map shows that there's a quest right over there. And that's true, there is a quest over there. But eventually we're gonna get a quest from here that's gonna take us over there anyways. There's no point in going over there yet. Quest smarter, not harder. Oh my gosh, so when you first start playing the game, like walking, it's like, this isn't too bad, you know, I can live with this, you know, and then eventually you get your first mount, or if you're like a druid, or I think shaman, you get like a travel form, which lets you move faster, but then like you get a mount, and then you get your epic mount, and it's like, oh my god, and then you have to go back to walking, and it's like, oh my god. But then, the Burning Crusade came out, and then Lich King came out, and Suddenly we can fly, and now we can fast fly, and then to go back to walking is like, oh. But we like to stop and smell the roses here. If you can provide pelts for the tribe, I will pass word along to my father, Chief Hawkwind, of your generous deeds. Why, thank you.
Watch over you.
The Tauren and Rachi thank you for these provisions, Panders. With your skill in the ways of the hunt, you will surely be revered in Thunderbluff someday. So, these are red. We can't use them. They're male. Leather. Let's press shift. Do we have something on? Oh, look at that. We don't have anything. We're gonna take those.
Go in peace.
The battle boars of Brambleblade Ravine to the east are encroaching on our tribal hunting grounds. They are trained to be malicious by the bristleback quillboars, with whom we are at war. Go and slay the vile creatures, and bring back some snouts and flanks so that we can make stew for our young. It's so gross. Go slay these other potentially intelligent beings to make stew for us. Yum! So bad. So we need 8 snouts and 8 flanks. And he will give us a vest and some bread. I hardly think this is a fair trade, sir.
Farewell.
Let's see. Got some more quests coming up here.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
Panders, I have heard of you, newcomer. Perhaps it is you who will help us where others have failed. We Tauren have carved a home out of this land, but not without a cost. The bristleback quillboars of Brambleblade Ravine, led by Chief Sharptusk Thornmantle, have made our lives difficult with their continued war against us. I charge you bring me the chief's head. He will be found in the ravine to the east in their makeshift village. Well, we're a murderous bunch, aren't we? So we need the head of Chief Sharptusk to Red Cloud Mesa. And we will be able to choose gloves again. Hardly think that's a fair trade.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Ow.
You look as though you have returned from the plains. Do you have any word from Great Mother Hawkwind?
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the tribe proud someday.
We shall meet.
Oh my god. Yes, I know. Trades Panders, I believe one day you will be heralded in the Thunderbluff as the Druid of Greatness. Before that, you must embark on the rites of the Earth Mother. 3. When the seers above directly to the south came tucked away in the hills. Troll the seer Grey Tongue who lives in the hills directly south of Camp Navraj. So again, we need to go south.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
This is the quest that wants us to go over to the east. Right there, I think. And then this one. Is also to the east. So east, east, and south. Got it. So what I'm gonna do, I think, just go south. Go talk to this guy. Let's see if he's got more quests for me. Because once you get into that ravine over there, it's not hard by any means, but it's also just kind of a pain. Like they just keep respawning like constantly. Like if you don't keep moving, you're gonna end up dying. That kind of, so I'm gonna go do this first, because why not? I apologize if you guys hear my spoon twirling in my cup here. I don't know if you guys notice what time it is up here, but that is actually, we're on a West Coast server, so that's West Coast time, which is not where I live.
What brings you here?
Leave Hawkwind send you. Embarking on the rights of the Earth Mother is no small task. Cool. To the Earth Mother are the steps a young Tauren needs to take to gain respect in Thunderbluff. First, you must pass the Rite of Strength. In this test, you must prove your bravery by slaying enemies of the tribe. Ravine to these. Oh, hey, look at that! This quest actually sends us over to the east. So I guess it's a good thing that we came here first. Because apparently we would have had to go all the way back into the ravine another time. Good to know. I'll remember that now. Maybe. Ooh. We will get to choose between a mace, which will give us a half point of damage per second plus, or a staff, which will give us 1.2 damage per second. We'll go with the staff. Alright, accept.
Shine upon.
I accept. So now we've got 2 or 3 quests leading us over there. Every single one of these goes east, right? East, east, east. There we go. Just in case anyone's wondering why I'm not coming over here to this one yet, is because I know that I'm gonna pick that up as I come out of here after we get out of the, like, training zone. Look at that. Battle Wars. Looks like we need 8 snouts and 8 flanks. I think we can handle that. We still have 27 minutes left on our buff, so I'm not gonna bother wasting the money or the time and rebuffing myself. Cast Wrath a couple of times. Looks like we're like electrocuting him. Poor boar. I'm so sorry. That cannot be a pleasant way to go. Just kind of wandering around killing these. I don't know how many are actually in there. So, I'm just gonna grab them out here while we're here. You take like no damage in the beginning of the game. It's kind of crazy. Like, I do remember the very first time that I made a character and like things were killing me. It was hard. I mean, I had never played an MMO before, so WoW was my first MMO. Guess we can head on into this cave. If you're watching these on YouTube, I do have a streaming channel on Twitch. It's Pandas of Naya, same as it is here on YouTube. And all of these are going to be uploaded to YouTube. But you can come check me out live. I try to stream every day. A little bit of something here or there. For now, it's going to be mostly WoW, but there are other games that I like to play. So, we'll discuss those later. So there's an exclamation mark up there, and I'm just kind of trying to work my way over towards it. Not sure what... Excuse me, I'm not sure what the quest is over there, or what it's gonna give me, but, I figure getting there Probably a good target. Not that way, it says. Surely if I follow the right wall long enough, I'll get over to it, right? Usually worse in movies. Oh my gosh, that crackling from that spell. I'm wearing headphones right in my ears. There must be a setting to like turn that down. Sound effects. Maybe that? With any luck? Oh, so much quieter. Looks like we're back on track to get up there to that exclamation mark. Looks like a map. After carefully evaluating the map, you realize that what you discovered are the plans made by the Bristleback War Chief for an extended siege on Capnarachi. Surely Chief Hawkwind could use this information. Bring the Bristleback attack plans to Chief Hawkwind and Capnarachi, and we will get a shield that we can't use, because druids get no shield. Tanking class with no shield. No shield. We will not be tanking with this druid. I do not do tank. Especially not druid tank. That quest. Are we supposed to kill you guys? I don't know if I'm supposed to kill you yet. Oh my. Okay, let's go through our stuff and see if we have any gear that we can put on. Look at that, that's better than what we have on. We don't have a wrist, so we're gonna put the wrist on. It's quest item, we can't wear that. Hey, look at that. Leather wrists, they're better. Awesome. And there's gonna be something even better up here probably. Ah, look at that. Even better, that works better. Okay, go ahead and put those on. Mail, we can't wear it. Cloth, we don't have any boots on, so we're gonna go ahead and put those on. How about our gloves? These are better. They are leather and they have 17 armor on them. We'll go ahead and put those on. It seems really dumb, really trivial, but at this level, like, a little bit, it helps. It helps. It'll help you get out of some pickles. Don't have a back, so now we do. This back is actually better. Even better. Put that on. Ooh, is there like a difference? Oh, that one's so much cooler looking. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Look at that. We got some new gear. We got a pretty little dress. Sharp Tusk. Where is he? Into the east. So he's over here. So he's in a makeshift village. Well, this kind of looks like a village, doesn't it? Alright. So is he up top or is he in the big thing? Oh, I bet he's in there. There you are. Goodbye, sir. I have been charged with bringing someone your head. He's actually taking a couple of hits. Awesome. Yay. We got his head and it's a pig. Are they sentient? Are they not sentient? Like, I mean, they do this stuff. They must be sentient, right? It just seems wrong. I know. Video game. Okay, so we have completed all of our quests here. So, rather than run all the way back out, which we really don't need to do, honestly, at this point, we are actually going to bring up our bags and we are going to click on our Hearthstone because we are going home this way. We are also going to take a small break in the stream, but this is going to end an episode for some of you if you're watching after the fact. I thank you for sticking with me and hit the like and subscribe button for me, okay? Come back and catch me next time.